177 for 3, a wicket apiece for Faruddin, Abdullah and Safi. The seamers getting those 3 wickets in the India A innings. But Shams kept things tight when India is still going at a very healthy run rate, 6.81 runs per over. A lot of overs remaining, a lot of balls, 144 balls remaining.
Dugout, the India A dugout. From the looks of it, if Tilak Varma and Kumar Kushagra is out there, I think this partnership holds a very good key. Some consolidation coming in. 48-run stand for the 4th wicket, and they almost got run a ball. This is where the things have structured for India A when they are batting. Especially with Tilak Varma showing his true class, maturity comes in as a skipper. Spending time, but he has almost got run a ball. But Kumar Kushagra playing his first game in the series. I think he has done a good job alongside the skipper. Some turn coming for Shams Rahman, and he's a bowler who has kept things a little quiet, wicketless so far. But he has good lines and lengths. Wicket to wicket, especially he's more comfortable at the left end. And gets that turn out to the off stump.
Good bowling.
Right over so far. Good stuff from Shams Rahman. Five-dot deliveries. Building that pressure, trying to buy a wicket, break the partnership, get things under control for Afghanistan. A very good over from Shamsur Rahman. A maiden, 27 done, 177 for 3. Current partnership, 48 runs off 57 deliveries, 21 each from these 2 batters. Kumar Kushagra, 21 off 31 balls, and then Tilak Varma, 26 balls for his 21 runs. 6.5 is the run rate so far. So Zair Khan will continue to bowl from the new media box end. Pushes it nicely towards the leg side. Rotating the strike, that is more important in the middle frame to build that partnership, build that the score, the total.
Yeah, I think India is making very steady progress. 178 for 3. They're going at better than 6 runs and over. So they're trying to make a statement. Obviously, they're sort of determined to make it to the and take on Sri Lanka and try and win it.
A 50-run stand for the 4th wicket. Cover beats the field.
That have stood out as far as Indian cricket is concerned, it's been their batting on this tour. They have been outstanding. I mean, you throw in a player to the mix, he will play in such a way that he will be countered. But if there has been an area of weakness, it has been in their bowling. It has been magnificent.
Once again, drives it down the ground. I think, like you mentioned, Roshan, a lot of expectations coming in. Yes, they've been dominant in the batting part. And even a new batter walks in, Kumar Kushagra playing his first game, given the opportunity to handle the gloves in the side. And when the team was struggling at 129 for 3 inside the 20th over, I think he has handled the pressure, handled himself, showing true class, his experience alongside the skipper.
Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about in terms of the Indian depth. I mean, opportunities, pathways for young cricketers that every other young man is taking to cricket, which is very healthy. 184 for 3.
India A batting card, Priyansh getting that opportunity once again. He didn't play the previous game, got to half century, and Vaibhav getting another start once again, not going for that bigger score. Rutraj has been outstanding throughout the series, top run getter so far. And then every batter who comes in getting that start in this series, but not going for a bigger score.
Yeah, that other than Gaikwad. Gaikwad was the player who got those runs, got 100 in the first game, looked very good. And he's a mature cricketer, isn't he? He's about 28 or 29. Down the track and finds the fielder. Only a single. But what has been a little bit disappointing for me is Tilak Varma. I was looking forward to some big scores from him. Yes, young Vaibhav Sooryavanshi is just trying to find his feet in this format, though he's done brilliantly well in T20 cricket. So this is a completely different ball game as far as he's concerned. But I was looking forward to Tilak Varma. Gaikwad, of course, has done what was expected of him. But what can Tilak Varma do? He's got his starts, he got his sort of half centuries. But as you correctly said, the big one has eluded him.
Yeah, indeed, Tilak Varma getting a couple of half centuries, but at the perfect time where he could consolidate more and go for a bigger score. He couldn't capitalize on it, getting into starts once again, and then a couple of runs. That's good running, very good running from Tilak Varma. I think this is the opportunity, this is the day that he can go for a bigger score.
And also, if you look at the surfaces, Rajiva, I think whatever I have seen, I think we got to sort of commend the ground staff, because the entire tournament has been played on these strips and this square, and I believe the square has been very true, and still this surface looks excellent. The ball is coming onto the bat quite nicely. We don't see those turn and bounce. Uneven nature is not even in the horizon. It's pulled a very good spell so far, none for 38. In his 9 overs, it's 187 for 3.
Rutraj Gaikwad, top of the list once again, 234 runs in his 4 innings with 100. Sadira just a run short for 200 runs, and Navishka Fernando also getting that 100 in a couple of games earlier. He's on 182 runs. But Tilak Varma 175 with 2 half centuries. And at the bottom, Sooryavanshi bats a little lower order. And then as an all-rounder, he has contributed well for India A. And so far, Roshan is just 2 centuries in this series.
See, that's my disappointment. Because I see all three teams batting heavy. Even Afghanistan have a very strong batting lineup. The bowling has been, I would say, not in keeping with the batting quality. They've had their moments as bowlers, but it's overall a more batting friendly or batting strong tournament. So in a scenario like that, you're right. I mean, you would have expected a few more big scores, maybe 100 centuries games. So plenty of time to try and make amends.
Yeah, Imran Mir into the attack. Skipper bringing himself from the new media box end. He's another batter who has been prolific. Scored that half century in the run chase against India A, which got them 2 points. Most importantly, the 2 points. How valuable is this? That's why we have a crunching game. That's why it's so important for India A.
Absolutely. I think India A has lost their steam a little bit midstream after they won a close game against Sri Lanka. And by the way, Afghanistan, they play a very competitive domestic T20 league called Spagiza, and it is due to start in July, and it runs for 14 days, and that is going to be some real entertainment and fantastic cricket on the part of Afghanistan. And this series, for me, I see it as a learning curve for the Afghanistan cricketers, because they're T20 specialists and they enjoy that version, but the longer version is where they really don't play much. So this is a good tournament for them from that point of view.
Quiet over so far. Just 3 singles from Imran Mir's first over. 30 done. 190 for 3. Oh, that's the heart of Dumbledore town. Some lovely pictures from the drone.
It's a town where a lot of trading happens in Sri Lanka, and this time swept well and a good piece of fielding. He'll come back. Oh, this could be tight. I'll tell you what, it is a direct hit. Now, direct hits can be very, very dicey. Let's see. They're celebrating. The Afghan fielders are celebrating. So let's see what the umpire says.
Give me the side on angle, please. Take it backward. Roll forward. Can you freeze when the bail is off? Roll forward. One frame back? Freeze it there. Satisfied? Bat is inside. I have made my decision. Can you focus the lights, please?
Well, I reckon that one frame I gave some life for Kumar Kushagra. I reckon that looks really close. Direct hits. Like Roshan said, it could be really, really dicey. I reckon it was really tight at the moment. Yes, and like Roshan was talking about Afghanistan, how important this series is. Yes, this is One step below. Lovely shot through extra cover. Fielder running at it. Oh, ball wins the race. Great shot from Kumar Kushagra. Pitching it a little wide outside the off stump and then drives it along the ground. Beautiful timing and placement from Kushagra. And the fielder, that attempt, I reckon. Yeah, this is good batting. Very good batting. And talking about that, the point you made, how important this tournament for Afghanistan is, because now this is the one step below in the national level. So you need to identify the players who are capable to replace players. The backup is here, more importantly. But I see, like you mentioned, Roshan, that batting has been the point. Batting has the taking that Afghanistan A can look forward to.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, A-team cricket is all about the bench strength you carry and to know what you have in the tank in case of an emergency. And I think all three teams are showing that they have enough resources, which is good. Again, I must say that the concern for me is that no bowler has really put his hand up and, performed in a way that he got counted. So bowling to me has lacked a little bit. But batting has made up for it in a very, very big way. It's 199 for 3 at the end of 31 overs.
Imran.
200 on board for the loss of 3 wickets. Imran Mir, the skipper, continuing. And how good this partnership has been for India A. 71 run stand for the 4th wicket with Kumar Kushagra. Has been the top scorer in this partnership so far, giving that opportunity to him as a middle order batter. Lovely shot once again from Tilak Verma, just settling down for a single.
Yeah, this partnership is proving to be more than useful for India. They're gradually looking to change gears. So at the moment, they're still taking it easy, 72 of 84. But once they are well set, now that's a fairly bold shot because I thought it was more in line with the stumps. It was not even drifting. He swept from almost the middle stump. But then Kumar is trusting himself to play shots like that.
And now he has built his confidence. I mean, adjusting on the surface. He hasn't had a run earlier. But oh, lovely. Good stop from Imran. So structuring an inning where you haven't had a run before and then coming out here performing and taking that opportunity, grabbing it. That's more important. Dot ball, 3 runs off a 32 done, 202 for 3. So batting card so far for India A. Priyanshara got into a half century, and Vaibhav also another start for him in this series, but not going for that half century. Rutraj also 30, but Tilak Verma on 29 and 40 for Kumar Kushagra.
Yeah, Afghan bowling, 6 bowlers tried, just 3 bowlers successful, and look at Faridun, gone at 11 runs. So he's really taken some hammering in the power play. Abdullah is going at more than 6 and over, and so is Ahir. So Afghanistan, they're learning, and they'll learn. And this is going to be a fairly uphill task to chase if India gets over 300.
And that's the first wicket. Vaibhav Sooryavanshi getting that start once again, and this is Priyanshara's wicket. And Rutraj Gaikwad getting to a start once again, top scorer so far. All 3 wickets going for the seamers for Afghanistan A. So, like you said, that bowlers have struggled on this surface, and especially the spinners in the middle frame. I mean, you need to have bowlers who can take wickets inside that middle frame to break partnerships. Zaid Khan, another bowler, the wrist spinner, has been a prolific contender for it, but he has played a lot of T20 cricket.
So that's why this tournament is important for him. So he's got a fantastic reputation, and if you look at his figures, 4 overs, none for 25, very respectable in T20 cricket. But come the 50 over format, that's expensive. So that's the learning, or that's the education, that's the message he will understand. So
Come on, boys.
we speak about Afghanistan, we speak about their players, we speak about what they are good at. So as I said, look at Zahid's figures, 4 overs 25. Very respectable if it was a T20 game.
And he's wicketless so far, playing his 3rd game, Zaid Khan.
See, again, what does it tell you? That's the format, isn't it? This format cries out for wickets. T20 format is more about bowling a dot. Of course you need wickets, but then you'll be happy even if you don't get a wicket, if you bowl about 10 or 12 dot balls and concede little over 6 runs, you've done brilliantly well. So we talk about that adjustment all the time, Rajiva. So that's the learning experience that these Afghan bowlers, particularly Zahir, will be trying to get out of this game or get out of this series.
But I think his inaccuracy on a surface like this, where he bowls the wrong one and then he bowls his conventional leg break, but sometimes he's all over. And I like to see him bowling more consistently on the proper areas. See that short ball once again. That's what I'm talking about.
So how does he do that? He needs to play more of this format, isn't it? He needs to play more 50 over games. He needs to play the red ball format if he can, so that he will know the importance of bowling dots. As you say, dropping into a length, good control.
So he hasn't been that threatful so far in this series.
Throw him into a T20 game.
Yeah, definitely, because he's playing all around. Big Bash, the Dubai Leagues, and then in comes... He hasn't been that threatful. So he's played very much more games. Five singles to end the 33rd over. India A going well, 207 for 3. .78-run stand of just 93 deliveries. Kumar Kushagra given that at the scoring coming from him in this partnership. 43 of just 50 deliveries. There was a chance gone begging of him. And Tilak Varma is on 29. Captain playing that anchor is needed. He has adjusted himself in this format as well. A couple of overs for him. Kept things tight. Just sweeps it nicely once again, but yeah, into the gap, pushing for the second run. This is good batting.
Well, you're an off spinner, and we see an off spinner bowling, and you got a 5-man leg side field, but you don't expect him to fight on the leg stump. You might want to bowl more middle and leg, and still keep the batter interested to try and go through the offside and make a mistake if you're looking to dismiss him. Unless you have 6 on the leg side and keep bowling on the leg stump.
Indeed, but I reckon lengths play some mind games, yes, but not the line. You need to adjust those lengths. Make sure not give those half volleys. Got an inside edge as well.
No, now, if you look at the field, he's got 4 on the offside. Look at that shot. Yeah, it was off the bottom of the bat. So he was lucky. But just see him bowl, as you said, more fuller middle stump. So that you're asking the batter, think of the offside. Look to go over extra cover if you can by manufacturing a shot. And then trying to do that in the process, you're looking to dismiss it.
But from the looks of it, Kumar Kusharga is very much comfortable against this off spinner. Two fuller, misfield, pushing for the second run. Couple of runs for Tilak Varma.
I think Imran Mir is more part-time off spinner. He's not one of those frontliners, so he's coming in because his main bowlers were by the Indian batters, so he needs a few cheap overs. He's trying to maybe build a few dots.
Oh, misfield once again. I think that those misfields will cost them a lot, Afghanistan. Drop catchers and chances gone begging inside the power play. Where I reckon it does not up to the standards. I feel even the bowling attack. See, not bending down there.
If I know the Afghan cricketers well, they're brilliant fielders. They are very good at their fielding. But it's a little bit too easy. Just on the back foot, push through mid-on. 214 for 3. Thank you.
That means the skipper will need to decide which ball will he continue for the rest of the 16 overs. Santosh, you're a fast bowler. To decide on which ball they'll choose to continue with the last 16 overs of play.
At this point, with the way India is batting, Iran clearly dominated proceedings. So I would rather get the more softer ball, the more older ball. Drag down Yeah, they'll get a single. So I would rather get the softer ball, the older ball, so that it will travel a lot less. The fast bowlers, the spinners will be able to bowl the slower balls, change ups, especially the spinners when it comes to the next 6 to 8 overs. The spin will be operating, so it will be easy for them to slow things down, get some purchase off the surface. So if I was a captain, I'll be going for the older ball rather, so that my bowlers can get the purchase off the wicket.
Yeah, agreed on you. The two batters, they have spent a lot of time out there in the middle. Kumar, he has gone up to 48 of 55 deliveries. He was given a lifeline when he was 3 runs where he was dropped at short fine against this very bowler. And he has capitalized on that opportunity. And he has managed to put up a 80-plus run partnership with the skipper.
Yeah, it was needed. Kumar Kushagra playing his first game unbeaten on 48. He's not new to this format, Iran. He comes with a big reputation in the list day cricket. He's got a couple of hundreds, 950s, averaging well over 50, striking at 95 plus. So Lakshmipathy Balaji, we all know what he did back in his days. He's now coaching these young kids, the future stars of India cricket. It's a good partnership building for India A.
Oh, that was a short delivery. Sahir was very lucky that he was not dispatched. Now, coming back to this partnership, Tilak Varma has really impressed me throughout this tournament. The way that he has battered. He has taken 50 deliveries here today as well to get to his 35. Now, this is not the Tilak Varma that we do know. He's a basher. He will score at 150 plus. But the way that he has adjusted to the conditions are admirable. 35 overs done. 217 for 3.
Whack 3. 3, that is 6.
$15 overs left. That's 90 legal deliveries. Now, the Indians, we did speak about this topic in the previous stint as well. Santosh, they need to keep in mind about the run rate because they scored 349 runs again in their previous encounter against Afghanistan, but they managed to chase it down. Yes, it was a game that was interrupted by weather with the required run rate when the rains came down.
Yeah, that's mainly because of the surface, Iran. I think, like Rajiv has said at the toss, the surface gets better and better. We saw that in the last few games as well. So it helps the team that chases. So it's very important that India, especially this partnership, prospers for the next 10 overs at least, because only then that they're going to be able to put a formidable total on the scoreboard. So 320 right now is what I'm looking at. With wickets in hand, they'll be able to get that.
Yeah, when the format gets longer, it's not easy for the Afghanistan batters because they're mostly used to the shorter format of the game. 217 on the board with 15 overs left, 7 wickets in hand, and 2 set batters out there in the middle. And that'll tell you a story. The projected score says 309, but with 7 wickets in hand, 2 batters who have built up a decent partnership, they will be definitely looking at 330, maybe 335 plus at this stage. So it's important that these 2 batters to continue at least until the 40th over. Oh, Oh yeah, pace. Trying to work it on to the leg side. "50 runs for Kumar." There you go. Applauded by the dugout as well.
First opportunity in this series, gets a 50 of just 60 deliveries. 4-4's good strike rate. He's been rotating the strike as well, and been able to build a partnership with his captain. At the time his team needed the most, Kumar Kushagra. Job still half done though.
Well, what has really impressed me about this young man is just the 4 boundaries. That's 16 runs and 34 runs coming off by running between wickets. Now that's something to take notes of if you're a young batter. You walk out to the middle when your team has laid the foundation at the beginning of the innings, but with plenty of overs left. You're getting the first opportunity in the tournament. You're under pressure to perform, but the way that he has delivered in this stage, it's really admirable.
Absolutely. I think it was a must-win game for India as well, and raising his hand and doing the job for his team, it shows character. Around last 30 balls, they got 23 runs, so that shows that they've been rotating the strike. They've been always busy at the crease there.
Tilak Verma, he's very happy to milk around the singers. He knows that his partner, the young batting partner, he has done a decent job with a bat in hand. He has done the bulk of the scoring. 92-run partnership, 50 runs coming off Kumar's bat. So Tilak Verma, he can always trust his partner. So what I believe is, Santosh, that Tilak Verma needs to play that anchor role and be there at least until the 45th or the 46th over before he uses the long handle.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think you want to get your shed gaze, your whip just right now at the centre with 15 overs to go. So it's important that Tilak Verma bats through the inning. He needs to play the captain's knock. He needs to take the responsibility for Team India. It's guided down to third man. So Kumar Kushagra. Like I mentioned earlier, at the time his team needed him the most. They lost a big wicket of Ruturaj Gaikwad, the man in form, scoring 230 plus runs in this series, coming in as replacement. So he's the senior statesman of the team. So losing him early on for just 30 and then coming in when his team was just 130 for 3, it shows the character and the caliber of a player that Kumar Kushagra is.
Well, double Nelson on board. Let's see if Myth could do a little bit of drama for the Afghanistanis. Open up a gate where they could grab a wicket here. Would be ideal though. Faridun, he has gone the distance, 60 of his 5.5 overs so far. Dancing shoes on. Almost helping double Nelson to get a wicket. 36 overs done. Now, double, in fact, 222 for 3. An unbeaten partnership of 93 runs of 111 deliveries. Tilak Verma, he has played that anchor role. Kumar Kushagra, 51 of 61. It has been a brilliant partnership. Sahir Khan, he will continue. Dancing shoes on, goes through deep mid-wicket. There is protection there. So this is what I was talking about, Santosh. At some point, Kumar will try to use the long handle while Tilak Verma would just milk the singles around.
Yeah, it's interesting to see which bowler he picks, Iran. because you're not going to be able to hit every bowler and every ball. Oh, beauty. That's a brilliant ball from Zahir Khan. Yeah, going back to that point, it's not going to be easy to hit every ball. This is the previous ball. Yeah, getting some purchase off it. Drift and turn from Zahir Khan. It's nice to see the spinners getting some purchase off the surface.
Now these are good signs. The Indian spinners will be keeping a closer eye as well, because they will need to come in to their spin during the second innings. So these are good signs. Afghan camp having a closer look at the play, working out the strategies of how they need to pull things back, get the game back under control. Oh, that's a full toss. That was a hit-me delivery. And Kumar, with the time that he has spent out in the middle, he will not require a second invitation.
You cannot bowl those kind of looseness to a set batter like Kumar Kushagra. That's just a gift. A full toss with no one out on the boundary for protection. And Kumar Kushagra, he gets another boundary. That's a good batting. Waiting for those loose balls and capitalizing on them.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time now. This man, he will try to throw his arms, use the long handle, because there are plenty of wickets in hand. Oh, that turned, but now that's not the ideal line that Zahir needs to be bowling. Three fielders inside the 30-yard circle against Kumar on the offside, and he's bowling it outside the off stump.
Yeah, he's getting purchase of the service. That brings the 100 partnership up as well for these two batters. I like to see the mid-on up for the left-hander, make him play against the spin with the purchase he's getting.
Yeah, at the moment they're playing the defensive game. Smart at this stage. It's just about, I believe, restricting the number of runs conceded, stop the boundaries. 37 overs done, 230 for 3. Hundred-run partnership coming in quick time. Just 117 deliveries. Kumar Kushagra, he has done the bulk of the scoring. Tilak Varma has been very, very patient. An innings to admire. Afghanistan is under pressure. They'll need to try and come up with a strategy. I like this mid-off and mid-on inside the circle. Probably Santosh go a little bit fuller, change of pace, get underneath the batter's eye line.
They need to break this partnership. The more these two batters spend time at the crease, the more the game is going to slide away from the Afghanistan team. So this is the way Kumar Kushagra went about his things. Some glorious drives against the pace and the spin. You see pace in the gap, all timing, and some touch of finish as well. And that's the way he brought up his 50. So was given an opportunity and he grabbed it with both hands.
Yeah, at the moment it seems like the Afghanistan bowlers don't have an answer to the partnership between these two batters. They need to probably regroup, have a quick chat, come up with a plan, change of pace, mid-on and mid-off inside the circle. Try to invite Tilak Varma. He will